What's up, good people? How we doing? And welcome to Montez at Midday. I'm your host, Dre Montez. I also host a podcast called Who's to Blame, which you can get and listen to wherever you get your podcasting at. Go to iTunes, Spotify, Anchor, SoundCloud. Who's to Blame is the number two, Dre Montez. We're being brought to you today by a title sponsor, The Weed Squad, and we all know what tomorrow is. We all know what tomorrow is. 420 lovers in the house, stand up. Yes. If it's your first time tuning in, thank you so much. You already know what to do. Go to www.dremontez.com, hit that sponsor link, and see the whole host of the supporting cast that make sure this thing here goes off the way it should. That's what we're going to do right there. You can also follow us on social media. We have a page on Facebook, Who's to Blame, Instagram, Who's to Blame the Podcast, Twitter, at W2B Dre Montez, and YouTube. We have a channel, Dre Montez, as well. You already know what we got to do. High fives, chest bump, and let's hug it out. I got a new hat I'm going to put on here in a minute. Waiting on my assistant to bring in my hat. I need this hat. Uh, 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 So if you want some Who's to Blame swag, you want to help out the show, you're like, hey, I don't want to do no advertising with you, but I support your show. You can get some swag. You can go over to downtown Belleville. My man John will take care of you over there. He would take care of you over there. You can get you a Who's to Blame shirt as well. Oh, you gonna show your hair? Yeah, I'm gonna show my hair. There it is. I'm gonna show my hair. I'm naked. Look like Wolfgang on the damage. But you can get over to Beatniks in Belleville and grab your Who's to Blame shirt. But he has these new hats out, and I'm a proud sponsor. There it is. There it is, baby. I told him I was going to wear this hat on the show today. All right. If you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. Anniversary. Listen, Megan and Mark, happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Right there. Right there. It's real powerful for me right there. My brother and sister, happy anniversary to them right there. There it is right there. If you're doing something special today, you deserve it. Don't worry about it. You deserve it. Go ahead, treat yourself. But today is your day. The weather is beautiful out today. If you're having a patio party today and you need somebody to come over and help you eat your food or drink your Cavassier, hit a brother. Hit a brother. We can do it in more ways than one. But I hope everyone had a great weekend, by the way. It is Motivational Monday. Make it happen Monday. Mood Monday. What type of mood are you in? I titled today's show is No Script. I usually plan everything out to a T, but due to what has transpired over the weekend, I misplaced my notes. You kicked it too hard. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. I'll be guilty of that. Maybe that happens right there. Maybe that happens right there. But how was your sports weekend? Huh? How about you have a good sports weekend? Did you win your money back? Hmm? Did the Cardinals make you mad or make you angry? How are you feeling right now? All I know, I'm getting ready for the draft. I'm getting ready for the draft. Before I get into whatever I want to talk about today, I want to give a shout out to my family. I got a special place in my heart today. My man, Coach Pat. Coach Pat. STL Pressure. Childhood best friend. Would not have made it through the projects without this young man. First time we met, he said, "Hey, throw the ball." Then he said, "Hey, man, you talk funny." I don't know how your best friend came in your life or the person you spent all of your time with. I'm not talking about best friend, married wife shit. Stop it. I'm talking about like best friend, best friend. So those people, I don't know how they came in your life, but it's how your family accepts your best friend. And my G and my aunts, my whole family, just he's one of us. He's one of us, and he doesn't like when I talk about him at all. At all, he doesn't like stuff like that. But hey, yesterday was pretty special. It really was, and I'm glad he's okay. Love him like there's no tomorrow, anytime. We used to coach a team. We were 14 years old, and we had a girls softball team. Our team whooped ass, whooped ass, whooped ass. Played ball together for years. But he stopped playing softball because he didn't like the arguments in softball. He didn't like that, so he got out of softball real fast. But we played baseball together and softball a few years. But yesterday was pretty special. We coached back at Steel Print. My man, my heart, to the end of time, to the end of time. We're gonna take a small break here and come back, and I'm gonna tell you what else is on the mind of no script today due to me kicking it over the weekend. I'm be real with you. Be real with you. I kicked it, so things happen. Appreciate the head, John. Here we go. We'll be right back. That right there.
Mountain Man Screw, as smooth as a river flows. MountainManScrub.com. Get your scrub on.
All right. Welcome back. MountainManScrub.com. Get your scrub on today. Great for your hands, elbows, knees, feet, and tattoos as well. Bring the tramp back into the tramp stamp. There you go. And me tattooing that ass bone right there, which I love and appreciate, and I encourage that among all women. Get your tramp stamp today. Hey, if you just tuned in, thanks again. It's Montez at midday, being brought to you by the Weed Squad. Tomorrow's 420. I encourage you to stop by there. I encourage you. They're located 8088 Watson Road. Go by. Get your knowledge on. Keep it going. Huh? Huh? There it is right there. There it is right there. Again, it was yesterday was just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Again, Coach Pat, STL Pressure. My man. My man right there. My brother and sister Mark and Megan, happy anniversary to you. Right? Also, my grandson Michael had a birthday over the weekend. Right there. Yeah, I have grandkids. Yeah, yeah. I mean, what do you expect? When you have 6 kids, somebody gonna put out. So, it's gonna happen. I cried like a baby. I cried like a baby. You did what to my daughter? We're over it now. We're over it. It's crazy how men feel about when a daughter gets pregnant versus to when a son has a kid on the way. The celebration is different. It's just totally different. Big time, over the top, through the roof. But today is unscripted. I misplaced my notes. I am very prepared. I watched a lot of stuff over the weekend to get prepared for today, but I don't know what I did with my notes, so the show must go on. Okay? No excuses today, Tyrone. Get your ass to work. Let's go. So here we are. So we just running through the rough today. I had to give props and shout out to my man, my best friend, my heart, my dude, my man, Coach Pat of STL Pressure. Yesterday was pretty cool with my family yesterday. I saw the G. I saw the G yesterday. My G ball. It's in the building right there. But this thing about sports has pushed me to a whole new level. I saw what happened this weekend. Shout out to Nashville, Tennessee, and Columbus, Georgia. Great softball this weekend. Ultra 40, franchise, 5A1, uh, senior dogs, singles, the Barons. They were there as what takeover. My man Derek Aldrich. A lot of love to softball. This I thought the first year I retired was tough. The more it keeps going on, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher. See, here's my ultimate goal and dream. Here's what I want to do for the game of softball. And I want to do this show called TPOS, the point of softball with Brumman, where I talk with the winning team and the tournament directors and get the feel of the crowd. But it makes no sense to do it if I can't be around it. It makes it seem, too superficial right there for me. And I don't want to be a part of that. So I'm working on something behind the scenes to have the ability, since I can't drive anymore. I'm trying to get where I want to go to at least 10 tournaments a year out of state and just capture the game, get the voices, the sound, all of that, and still feel as though I'm playing. I want to do it that way. So I'm getting real close to doing it that way. But shout out to those teams this weekend. I miss playing in Nashville. For one, I could drink my favorite beer, Yingling. That's why I miss Nashville. I could get my favorite beer in Nashville. Columbus, Georgia. Come on now. 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 Huh? Columbus, Georgia. Great softball complex. Nashville, too. I don't know what it is when you play softball out of state. You just feel like you're really important. You mean something to somebody. When you go out of state and play ball, it's like the first time I went to Texas and played ball. Lord have mercy. It was the summer of 1999. Oh, the weather was fine and nice. The umpires were at least 6'5". I challenge a strike in a minute. I will challenge a strike in a minute. But at that particular tournament, average height of the umpire was 6'5". Yeah. Oh, you said it was ball? Oh, okay, it was ball. But great. I just love out of state complexes, man. It's just something about them. The way they treat people and the way they make you feel about the game and the way they show love for the game. I miss that. It's like an enthusiastic behavior, if that even makes. Is that a T-shirt? Can we hashtag that? Write that down. Right? Enthusiastic behavior. We're going to try that. But that's one of the things about the game I truly miss and cherish. Those experiences there. And I've been in Nashville plenty of times. Been in Columbus, Georgia, plenty of times. Both amazing complexes, great cities, the hotels, the women. I'm going to give Nashville a hand. It's just something about Nashville women. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about women from Nashville. Or if you've been to Nashville, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. That's all I'm feeling right there when they come to Nashville. But shout out to those teams that went out there and played this weekend. Way to ball out, fellas, man. Way to ball out. By the way, footnote, hashtag, I'm loving the new look of the softball uniform. Sublimation is amazing now that it's not as expensive as it was when it first came around the softball circuit. Remember how expensive those sublimation jerseys was? in the beginning, and look at the prices now. My, how the times have changed. You need that. You need that feel back, feel good moment. I miss going into work and you hobbling on that right knee a little bit or that left leg a little bit because something happened. Something chicks dig the long ball. Huh? Here's the fat guys that can run. There it is. Huh? Fat guys that can run. Oh my! The Chiniahanatus of the softball circuit. Huh? Chiniahanatu is fast. Oh my goodness! With a name like that, you better be spectacular. You better be spectacular. I knew I had an issue with sports when not just the fact, may she rest in peace in heaven and forever. Espen, the mighty Minpin, my dog. Her name was Espen, ESPN. But way before that, the moment I started standing up to watch sports, I knew it was an issue. You ever stood up watching your favorite team play or watching a game? That moment. It was baseball, hockey, basketball, golf, tennis. I don't care what it is. But I stand up and I have to watch my Florida football games play that way. I can't. I used to think the coolest thing in the world was the recliner. No, not anymore. It should pose at the TV. Are you locked in? Are you focused? I mean, I'm getting my headset this year and a helmet this year. I want to be locked in. I'm getting me a Bronco helmet. I got my Gator visor and I got my headpiece. I want to be tuned into the game. That's when I knew I had a problem. When did you know you had a problem? I mean, a jersey isn't nothing. A hat isn't nothing. A team tattoo is nothing. Talking to the television, okay, now I'm listening. Standing up in a pose in a moment, that's how I am. I gotta be in the moment. I want to feel like I'm there with them. If I'm sitting in a recliner, I'm not with my team. The older I get, I think the dedication is getting worse. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Dad. Where did your sports passion come from? Your friend, family member, yourself? Did you turn yourself into a sports fan? That will be interesting. I mean, if you like sports and your mom and dad didn't like sports, nobody in your family likes sports, somebody had to put you. Somebody had to turn their head and make you look. Stratomatic baseball fans, where you at? Where you at? See, that's that connection I miss and need and love right there. But we're getting close to the NFL draft. I'm getting close to my one of my bucket list things. I'm about to tear up here because I could possibly go to Cleveland, Ohio, and if my Uber driver is willing to do this for the price that we've talked about, it's to be in that town and city as a Denver Bronco fan in Cleveland. I am going to do the best of my ability, capability, and passion of showing the world how big of a Bronco fan that I am. I may go orange and blue all 4 days. Who's coming with? Who's coming with? I may go orange and blue all 4 days. We may dye the fro orange and blue down the middle. Right now, it's just hair dye. We fit it. It's all in. When you 50, we all in. When you're 50 years old, it's all in or nothing. So I think I could be all in on this one. Let's dive in. We're going to talk to our beautician. Makeup. As long as we can get back to the original color of saltandpepper.com. There it is right there. For your egregious behavior fans out there. But I'm looking forward to going to this NFL draft in Cleveland, Ohio. I've been to Ohio plenty of times, but never to Cleveland. Never to Cleveland. Great softball fans. By the way, to the women out there and to the kids out there, if your father, baby daddy, or the dudes you sleeping with play softball, Show some love for a softball player. Huh? They're people too, damn it. Huh? They're people too. And they all went to work today. Huh? Huh? I remember those days after battling out over the weekend. You got to go to work on Monday. Decisions need to be made. Huh? Decisions need to be made. Right there. There it is right there. 420 is tomorrow. So check out the title sponsor, The Weed Squad. They're located at 8088 Watson Road. All of those great people with a great staff, great people, great product, and great knowledge. Check them out right there. Let's celebrate together tomorrow. And this weather is fantastic today. If you're doing something on the patio and you need some company, hit a brother up. I can Uber anywhere. Uber anywhere. Again, Coach Pat, my man, my man, my man. Man Cave member Jay, a Florida resident now. A Florida resident, Man Cave member Jay. Happy birthday to two Man Cave members, my cousin Stefan, as well as Man Cave member Walt. Happy birthday to those guys as well, right there. Huh? The pandemic may have stopped us from getting together, but we still hang. Man Cave members, stand up. Mm-hmm. We need a national holiday right there. We definitely need a national holiday. But we're getting closer and closer to this NFL draft. More stories out there for us to believe in, deny, or recognize. Whoever your team is, I hope they're ready because they're on the clock. They're on the clock. They're on the clock. If you want to catch my latest episode of my podcast, Who's to Blame, you can find it on Google Play, iTunes, SoundCloud, Anchor, Spotify as well. We're also on our social media platforms. You can follow us on Facebook, Who's to Blame, Instagram, Who's to Blame the podcast, Twitter at W2B Dre Montez, and we also have a YouTube channel, Dre Montez. If you have a PS5, please share with me your experience. Give me the do's and don'ts if you own a PS5. We're in the red zone on purchasing a PS5. So I need to know what the His app is, what the thing is, and what it do. But if it's your first time listening today, thank you so much. Please continue to listen. We do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. In most cases, in case we're running late, we usually we try to keep it in that window. I'm not going to get fired. I won't be late for work. I won't be late for work. To get your Who's to Blame swag today, Beatniks in downtown Belle Vegas. You can cop the hat. Belleville Trash, the only way to recycle. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Who wants a respectable woman? Nobody. Belleville Trash. Brought to you by You guys enjoy your day. And in the words of my great grandpappy, if your back pockets are touching, it means you have no ass at all. But more importantly, do not forget to appreciate the details of the day. You guys enjoy and thank you for listening to Montez at Midday. Midday brought to you by The Weed Squad. Tomorrow's 420. Give me something. Peace.